blessings involved, contracts. Welcome back to Pisces TV with Montana B. Whew. I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend, getting some rest, reflecting, goals, okay? It's getting kind of chilly. Don't know where you are in the world. You have to leave me a comment. Tell me where you guys are. If you are new to the channel, check out the description box. There is a link to my Etsy store. All of my products and services are listed there. And check the community board for all of the specials, the agenda alerts, webinars. Anytime we do the Zoom meetings, make sure you get there, right? Coupon codes. It's very productive. It benefits you to subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you get those alerts. I do keep you guys updated quite frequently on the energies, how you could be feeling, someone in your environment, you know, things you need to let go of, possibly what's coming toward you. So in this reading in particular, as you can see, we'll start with the icebreaker, the cards that were shuffled out. We have the Four of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the Moon card. Real quick, if you do want to follow me online, I am on Instagram at iBuns, so you guys can follow me there. Okay, and Patreon, if you're interested in our membership platform, is listed in the description box also. And if you're like, why don't you just move them cards like that? The light is reflecting over here. I really don't like that. The cards are really glossy. So sorry about that if any of you were triggered by that, okay? So with the Four of Cups, as you can see, it talks about something that solitude, all right? There is a beach. There's nothing there. This shell, it was abandoned. Is anybody there taking care of it? Where are all the vacationers? You know, nothing there but the ocean. Now, because the Four of Cups represents the water, water for some could represent relationships, emotions, your consciousness, you know, how you feel, feelings. Now, it's like maybe there aren't any feelings. Some of you are not really feeling something that may have to do with the future. And so I started to title the reading like, are you feeling blue? Because the Three of Wands in this deck, this particular card, which could be the challenge or the conflict, talks about the Ace of Wands, okay, feeling inspired, something about creation, creative energy. So it could be upset for some of you or putting a project together for others of you, a strong, passionate connection. When I think of wands, right? Inspiration. The second wand is the action, taking a step toward whatever was, I want to say, thought about, or whatever feeling inspired you. It's kind of like the fiery, passionate energy for some, which, like I said, over excess could be aggravation, or, you know, it could be sexual desires, or just you feeling creative. For artists, they get inspired and you get this overwhelming, you know, feeling of some sort where you feel, you know, the world is your oyster and you're going in that direction. Okay, a decision could have been made, but more so it talks about after choosing whatever was chosen, the act of, you know, being in motion in that direction or with that decision. And in this deck, as you can see, there is not really a third wand. There's the Two of Wands that are crossed. So it talks about the crossroad, and something may not have gone the way it was planned to go. And then the third wand being the snake that kind of just bites this person in the eye. Okay, so it could talk about something that comes back to bite you. It talks about the future. So the traditional saying in the Three of Wands is like, looking out, waiting on something to return. Like, you did the work, you did something, you took action, you get there. And this, like I said in the past, was my what the fuck card. So with the Four of Cups, that kind of, if I put these together, you know, I did something. I want some type of return. But the Four of Cups is like nothing is there but this shell. So some of you may need to look, you know, if you have, I don't know if the shell is a spirit totem or has any metaphysical meaning behind it. It could. Okay, so look into the shell. I know the shell in the Animal Unknown talks about hiding something. And then there's this spark of inspiration inside. Kind of like the pearl. Like there's this shell, there's this greatness inside that's hidden. Okay, it could be, but that is a different kind of shell. So anyway, as we talk about the hidden, as we talk about possible deception, as we talk about the unknown in the future, here is the moon card and the number 18. So when I said, Pisces, are you feeling blue? Like, was there something you expected that didn't go as expected? Okay. Or is it just your energy of not feeling inspired about something in the future? Let's see. When it comes to the Four of Cups. Now, I like the traditional meaning of the Four of Cups where it talks about having more than enough, you know. But others, you know, traditionally find the Four of Cups to talk about abandonment or something that is unwanted, something you don't need, okay? Now, the clarifier for the Four of Cups is the Eight of Wands. So it's crossing the water swiftly. Look at that. These ships are coming because something's coming. Right now, it does not look like it is, right? You see nothing there. But here, we have the Eight of Wands and we have the water. That's proof. The Eight of Wands are coming. You just don't see it. All right? Clarity is coming. An answer is coming. An idea, even. Or this could be multiple messages. A reconciliation of some sort. For some of you, with Temperance here, where it talks about balance. All right? Now, in the Three of Wands, let's see what we got here. Maybe we moved too fast. Maybe we got there faster than expected. See, look at that. Working with the moon energy. Being deceived, being gullible. Like somebody, I don't want to say they tricked you into doing something, but you did something, I think, in good faith. And it's not being returned based on your beliefs. All right? A lot of cards are coming out for the Three of Wands, but that Eight of Wands came out pretty clear with the Four of Cups. So with the Three of Wands, with the Three of Wands, we have the Queen of Cups. So notice how the Cups and the Wands are sharing this relationship here. And it has something to do with the beliefs. It has something to do with, like I said, you thought something would be there and it's not. Messages that may not be delivered, okay, which could halt your understanding. I don't care if you're meditating to source and trying to get answers about something and it's like you don't feel that they're coming to you. The Queen of Cups talks about our subconscious. The Three of Swords, like I said, talks about trapped. So there could be something deep within your consciousness, in the shadows, lurking, that's kind of blocking you, I feel. Now, others of you, there could be a need to take action. And there could be messages coming toward you. Something that may have been left alone long ago. Okay, see? And then we have the moon with the Chariot. And know that in the Chariot, there's this energy of like the sun, the moon, the star, everything coming together. You know, the two horses going the same way, Taurian energy. And I feel like it talks about swiftness, something about the future, speeding up for you and being more assertive. Also, what you're thinking. The messages that you send out into the universe for whatever you're trying to manifest, or some messages that may be coming toward you. For some of you may allow you to move forward. For others of you could be holding you back. Okay? So it's like watch what you say, watch what you speak, watch what you do in regard to the future. Because for some of you, like I said, it could help or it could hurt you. All right? Some of you, there is a change coming. And I have the Two of Cups here to prove that. So there could be a change coming to you. Notice that we still have the water, where the water is flat, you know, not a lot of turbulence. Look at the waves in the Four of Cups. So something being, you know, pushed up to the shore. And look, for some of you, it could be the Ace of Cups that she got out of the water. Here's something coming from somewhere else, coming from a distant horizon, ships coming in. Look at those ships coming in. Traditionally, in the Three of Wands, this is what the person holding that third wand is looking at. These ships coming in and wondering, are they coming my way? Are they leaving? Are they, you know, what? And instead of you using this idle time, you know, the Two of Pentacles also talks about staying busy. I got the Three of Wands right here in my hand. So kind of staying busy. But I like that, where it talks about, the water kind of being shook up. And here are these boats again. So something about some ships could be coming in for you. I feel for some of you, this cup or this message, it kind of reminds me about putting a message in a bottle. Look at this King of Pentacles here. So I wonder if it's the King of Pentacles that you'll be talking to. Maybe I spent some time alone. Maybe, we've been not communicating. For some of you, maybe I haven't been receiving the signs. I haven't been receiving the messages. But I do feel it's like the turbulence, you get through that. Look at this person is defending something with the Seven of Wands. So they may have had to fight their own battles. You may have had to fight your own battles, going against the grain. Someone could be fighting, resisting an awakening. Or those of you that are trying to manifest, this does talk about a bit of resistance. Your moon side and your, the dark side and the light side are not on the same page. The scales are not balanced, because we got the moon energy here. And then we have the Chariot showing the moon energy and the sun energy kind of working out, and this person feeling like they're in their star power. Now here, there's some bit of resistance, okay? Needing to ground yourself and also be practical with that star power. But I do see coming out of that Seven of Wands into the Eight of Wands, over the water, coming in, and look, the Queen of Cups has her cup. So it's like you have to, whatever this is, it must be done. I don't care if some of you guys may be wanting to go to the beach. That's crazy. It's wintertime. But you could be wanting to go on a vacation or hear something. I don't know. It's just a lot of water, a lot of wands, the 8 wands coming in. It definitely talks about swiftness and messages, and then you receiving it, picking it up, and it may have something to do with the future or the unknown. And then using it as not even as a guide, more so as your direction. So some of you guys may not know what direction to go or which way something is going, okay? And here is the Fool card, which either talks about a new beginning, taking a leap of faith, because you don't know which direction it's going, but it talks about taking a leap of faith, taking a risk, okay, of some sort. And I actually like that a lot. To be optimistic, to not be closed off and stubborn. For some of you, this could be information coming from a water sign, an air sign, or a fire sign, is what I see in the cards. So just look at that. I was just going to say, pick yourself up. Look at that. Missed opportunity. Looking at those 3 cups. 2 cups are right here. The Temperance was also holding 2 cups. So it's like the divine does bring in some sort of harmony. But we have to let go of dealing with whatever the separation was and notice the water. But ain't no ships, So I don't know if you picked those 3 cups up. I don't know what happened. But there's more water. And the Queen of Cups is going to receive whatever this is. But the challenging part, it has something to do with the future, or looking forward to the future, or the messages that you're sending out, messages that you haven't been sent. Maybe you've been texting somebody, they ain't text you back, Or like I said, some of you may have been meditating, trying to get answers, but just ain't getting them. The 3 of Swords, entanglements. The Queen of Cups. Ooh, look at that. Fears, addictions, obsessions, confusion, being binded by something, wanting to be released from something. Multiple offers. Like somebody setting you up for a trap where they make it better, too good to be true for some. Because the devil is kind of like somebody who would come with these offers. And then they're like multiple offers. And it's like, oh my God, it's too good to be true. Or some sort of confusion. Or maybe you've tried this thing several times. You've tried this with this person several times. Those cups could be every offer that has ever come in. And then kind of having some nervousness, kind of having fears and anxiety, but wanting to receive something. I just don't think it's a cup. I think you're scared of the cups at this point, and you're wanting more security, more balance in your life, because I saw the Ace of Pentacles. Now with the Moon card and the Chariot and what may be coming in for you, I had the 9 swords at first, and now I have the 9 wands, where it talks about holding your focus. The chariot is extremely focused because it talks about, setting a goal, picking a direction, and seeing nothing but that. So the distractions on the outside don't matter. These 7 of Cups could be a distraction. Be mindful of that. And this 9 of Wands says to hold your focus because something is hidden. There are things that may pop up. There are, as you're driving, be mindful of distractions as well. Like you could be minding your business and then, something happens on the road and you don't want to get into an accident or, have something happen because you looked over for a second. Driving too fast, look at that, being too busy. So some of you, it's kind of like slow down to avoid confusion. I don't care if it's slow down in how you feel, slow down in how you don't feel. For a lot of you, it is definitely like being driven because this Ace of Wands, this Page of Swords, she has this willpower and this drive here. So it's kind of like to have this drive and not let your, shadow side and self-sabotaging kind of trick you. Just like your mind could be playing tricks on you, right? And when I said the 3 of Wands was like this tricky little card, this is kind of like 8 Cups. You know how the Queen of Cups, when we talk about 8 Cups, it's like walking away from things that no longer serve you. And I like the 8 Cups because I said it's always coming out of the confusion, disillusion, fears, right? I don't know which one to get. It's a snake in one of them. It's a dragon in the other one. And look, I said some communication coming in. So it might be from this cup right here in the corner. Not sure. But here's 7 Cups and then here's the 8th cup. And it's kind of like choosing to come out of the water, come out of the emotions, come out of the feelings. For those of you that may have come into this reading feeling blue, because what it does is keeping you down. It's keeping you binded. It's affecting the future, right? So that's like really, really interesting. If you don't want to be in that kind of energy where, when I said to stay focused, because in this sadness, this snake coming up, just whispering bullshit in your ear or biting you and you didn't even see it. You know what I'm saying? Just be mindful of that energy. So that's what I have. If you guys would like more personal communication about this feeling, okay, about these messages or your direction, then just let me know. A lot of specials going on. Check the community board. And if this is where we leave off, leave me a comment. Your likes, shares, subscriptions, I do appreciate those. Until next time, guys, namaste.